Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Okay. Whew. I've done 3 shows already this week. That's kind of a marathon for me. I miss you guys, so that's a good thing. I'm Stacy. My friends call me Mermaid because I love mermaids, but I'm here today. We are doing a theme show. My themes today is kind of several themes. I have some fused glass. I have art glass orbs. I pulled a couple of other like signed types of art glass. And just, this is just glass that I love. So please look in the shop if there's anything you'd like me to pull up. I don't have any pre-bids at the moment. So I'm just going to go, hello, Miss Emily. Woohoo. Emily 1 coming in. But yeah, just some nice little art glass pieces, some fused glass pieces. And we'll just go down the list in order. So take a look in there. If you see anything you like, let me know and we'll run it. All right, let me get this turned around so I can put my glasses on. I need to run and get my water real quick. If I don't have my water, my throat gets dry, and then I'll end up coughing on you guys the whole time. All right, let's see what we have. So this first piece I have, it's a vintage piece. It's signed. I've had it to several groups on Facebook to see if I can get an identification. I can't quite read the name. I think it says Peter, and I don't know if that's Burke. It's just hard to tell. It's made in 1977. There is the pontil. It's got an iridized kind of amber color to it. What I love about it is that it has these little, like, they went in and almost used their fingers. I know it would be too hot to do that, but they've kind of pinched it and made these neat little designs. They might have used some type of a pinching tool maybe to make them. Here's one down here. It's just really beautiful. I love the iridescence on it. So it is an art glass piece. It is signed. It does resemble the works of a famous artist, although his name does not look anything like that. It's going to start at $75 and it is running. So that's going to get us going on our show today. How are you doing, Emily? Are you having a great start to your day so far? All right, so that's the first piece. We'll put that right back where it was. A lot of this is signed. Some of it is not signed. So I'll kind of point that out to you when I see it. So then you can see this little red berry that's straight ahead here. The glass feels extremely nice on this one. It is, it will hang. It does have a little area where you can put a string on there. It's kind of a stretch cranberry pink color, but I love how the glass is stretched and you have these little, it almost looks like, you know how marshmallow looks when you stretch it across something, right? And then it has this little pointy kind of berry shape to it and these columns. So these are ridges. You can kind of see there. It has ridges across it. It isn't signed. Sometimes when I find this really nice glass, I know Jocelyn too, she's like, I can't really, why wouldn't you sign your work there? So there that is. And that's going to start at 12 and it is running. Oh, wow. I can't believe it's already Thursday this week. That went fast. And I imagine a lot of people are on their way to Carlisle. Hello, B. Carlstrom. Welcome in. I'm just going down my shop in order, but if there's something that you'd like to see, let me know, okay? This is also a really nice art glass, hand blown. You can kind of see the pontil there. Blue and white confetti. It's almost like it's like a melon vase. Hi, Barbara. Right? Isn't that beautiful? It's a smaller, shorter, little tiny vase. Let's see how tall that is. I have all my measurements in the description. About 4.5 inches tall. Again, blue and white confetti. I love how curvy this is. It does have a polished or a pontil, but they've kind of smoothed it out there so it's not so rough. And that's going to start at $5, and it is running. Nice smooth art glass. I pick up fused glass when it's gorgeous. I know there's all kinds of fused glass. So I mean, most of this fused glass that I have is not signed. I do have a couple of pieces signed. But I love Millefiori. So if it has Millefiori in it, I'll pick that up. Now this next item is an orb. I'm showing it on a base. The base is not included in the price. Well, maybe I should just take the base off then. But if you want the base, I'm happy to figure out a price for it because it does really go nicely. Now this is a blown blue, white, and light blue confetti orb. There is the pontil. You can kind of see where the bubble was broken off there. It's a nice size. I don't know that it's quite 4 inches, but it's close. And that one's going to start at 15. Well, maybe it is 4 inches. It's just shy of 4 inches in not diameter, but across, right? Yeah, that's diameter. Circumference would be all the way around. All right, so let's put that orb back there. Have quite a few orbs. Love to pick them up too. I'm always looking for Blanco orbs. I love Blanco. I have some smaller Blancos that are not in the show, but if you're interested, let me know. Beautiful. This is a beautiful. Here's the pontil on this one, hand blown as well. I would say this could be a vase or a tumbler, meaning that it's made of glass. You can drink out of it, not a problem. But I think it's maybe, hi Peggy, more functional as a vase. But look at the beautiful colors in this one. A little bit of a swirl on there where they turned. It's got little bits of kind of a amber orange color with some light blues and pinks. And then it's just swirled, not signed. Looking again. I always sit there and look for a signature. $8 start on that beautiful art glass there. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up, let me know. I tend to keep my colored glass around for a while. So I don't usually list it. It's so wonderful to watch and just look at for a while, but every now and then I feel like I need to at least try to sell some of it. This is gorgeous. It's art glass. It is, let me change the stage here so you get an idea. It is an art glass vase. It is blue-green, light blue, kind of a confetti almost, but I love how they pulled it up. It is signed. It looks like Spencer to me. And Spencer Glass is a real glass maker. I did look that up. Here it is right here. To me, that looks like Spencer. There is the bottom. They've polished that. It's just gorgeous. I love the shape. You'll see as it turns here how it's narrow. And then the other side is wider. It has a great, beautiful opening. This would be a great spa piece, a bathroom piece. It just has that beautiful ocean water spa feel to it. It is going to start at $55 and it is running. Beautiful vase. What is that, about 9, 10 inches? Yeah, 10 inches. I love when I find the sign pieces, but not when I can't read the signature. That's always... Hi, Adina. When you can't read the signature, that's no fun. So I do a lot of searching and trying to, ask other art glass groups. Hi, Midlife Thrifter. Kind of what they think, or if they know the technique, or if that signature looks, familiar. This is another art glass vase, like a little bud vase in confetti, unsigned. Yeah, I love the color scheme on this one. The yellow, the reds, the blue, the white. It is just so gorgeous. Hi, Moria Fines. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Take a look in the shop. If there's something you want me to show you, let me know. I'm just going in order. Beautiful little bud vase, $6 start on that. Oh, I had a 10-second run time on that one. So if that's too quick for you, let me know. I can run it again. All right. This glass is heavy glass today. This piece may be Blanco. I haven't had it. So these pinched vases, it's all about the number of pinches in it. I have a red one that is Bischoff because it only has 10. This one has 12. So it could be Blanco, but it could be any of those other makers too. It is not signed. There's the Pontil. Doesn't really, it could be a Blanco Pontil, but it is a green, emerald green, with some white confetti, and then it's swirled a little bit, little pinched vase, crimped vase, starting at 20. And it is running in great shape. It reminds me of Christmas candy. Remember those Christmas candies we had as kids growing up that were that ribbon look to the candy? Oh, good memories. I remember. Hi, Kiko. How are you today? Good to see you. This next piece is also signed. It's really large, so I'd have to put it in a nice big box, possibly put it and not combine the shipping on it if you purchase something else. This is silver right here on the edges. It says the silver edged. Beautiful. It's kind of an asymmetrical, but I love the spatter in it. It's kind of a yellow and a pink. It almost looks peach if you kind of look at it really fast. It is signed right there, Terry B. And I think that says 2006. 2000, hi, Belle. 2006 on that. Beautiful art glass, big, huge bowl. Let me show you from the top just how gorgeous and big that is. Like I said, it's asymmetrical. It's like a free form bowl. The ruffle on it is not the same all the way around, which kind of gives it a unique look. This is only going to run for $15. So good purchase on there. If you love pink and yellow together, this is your bowl. Love the little silver edge on there. All right. Putting that beautiful bowl aside. What else can we get into today? Here's a signed piece of, I love this color. Very rarely do you see this yellow. Now this is signed BST Goto del Forjasa 2002. I looked it up. It is Italian. It is considered an end of day glass, where they would take some of their glass that they had used on other projects throughout the day and put it together in this freeform shaped tumbler. It's really hard to show you. It's right here so you can see. BST El Gotu Torhasa 2002. And there's the ponto, but it's got little specks of yellow, blue. There's even specks of orange in there and maybe some small red pieces. It would make a great vase, or just an outstanding little tumbler for your margarita. It has a nice feel to it. It is, like I said, Italian. It's going to start at 15 and it is running. Hi, Lisa. Long time no see. Saw you yesterday and here you are today. All right. Thanks for looking at that. Lots of art glass today. Let's get into some of this fused glass. Here's our first piece of fused glass. This one is signed. It is this beautiful dichroic, which is that rainbow look to it. These are little knobs in the dish, so it would kind of sit like this and just look beautiful. You could also probably put it on the wall. This is signed right here. I'm pretty sure it says Arista Mayers, with these beautiful felt pieces here. I love the zigzag pattern, zipper pattern on there. This is going to start at, I'm going to lower the price on this. I don't think I did that yesterday. Things that I had run before, I went in, I lowered the price on them, but I don't think I did on this one. So we're going to run this one for 10 and it's running. I have some really brightly colored fused glass pieces that I got at an estate sale. The whole house was decorated with fused glass. It was so amazing. So I can tell you that fused glass is gorgeous when you use it as a decor. Hello, Fragile. Welcome in. Right. How you doing? Didn't you have, oh, you have a show coming up, don't you? I think you were coming up after me. I hope you have a great show today. You're welcome. This is a little oil lamp, but I have to tell you guys, this glass is so amazing, and I love the swirl. It reminds me of Starry Night almost, doesn't it? The way it's just swirled in little pieces here. Never been used. It has its original little wick. I couldn't think for a second what that was, but not signed, unfortunately. But I love the color scheme of that one. That's going to start at 12 and it is running. Great fused glass pieces. I was just saying, found a bunch of them at an estate sale, and this house was gorgeous with all the fused glass. I mean, there were huge pieces too. These were not even the large pieces they had. Thank you for looking at that. Here's a signed piece. This I looked up. I did some comps on it. It's worth a lot more than $10. I'll tell you. This is called Fire Glass. I believe it's a Japanese made fused glass. And let me find it. Here is the Fire Glass, and it says 04. So almost vintage, but it's got this beautiful koi fish and then the little lily pads here. It has these little bubbles on the bottom, and they're felted to keep your surfaces from scratching up. It's just adorable, and it's going to start at 10, and it is running. I love Asian-inspired little koi fish. I wish I could have a koi pond. In Phoenix, I just don't think it would be, it wouldn't work. The water would probably get too hot. I'd have to put a refrigerator on the pond like I have in my pool. Oh, this one is amazing. I love this one. I'm going to have to dig for it. Give me a second. You're going to hear some glass. Don't worry. Everything's good. Everything's fine. This fused glass is just heavy glass. All right, look at this. It has these little dichroic beads on it. At first, it almost looks like good morning, beautiful. It almost looks like notes, right? Musical notes. But it has this gorgeous, like green color to it. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. I love the lines. It's very abstract. So it's green. And then the edging, guys, is blue. It looks black, but it's actually blue glass. It is just amazing. Now, this one they had like up on a shelf, and they just had it in one of those picture holders, you know. So I know, aren't they beautiful? I've been waiting to run the show because I've been finding a lot of it. I was like, I hope I can get, 20. I almost had 20 items. That's what it looks like. And yes, we're running it for 15. And this stuff does sell for a lot more than that. Great, great prices. I get great deals. I like to pass them on to you. So beautiful piece. Not signed, unfortunately. The back is just blue. I forgot to show you the whole back. Let me do that when I'm done. I'll show that to you. It's just that. It looks like black, but I think it's a blue. And then that green on top of it just gives it a black hue. All right. What else do we have? Here's another really neat abstract piece. This one is black, unsigned. Also square, but here's the back so I don't forget to show you that. Hello, Jackie. Beautiful little triangles and shards and pieces, some dichroic dots. We've got yellow. We've got kind of a green, red, blue, white, black. Really nice fused art glass, unsigned again. I'm wondering if maybe this person actually, this estate that I got all this, maybe they made these pieces. Maybe they were an artist. I didn't see any indication of that, but they had some gorgeous, gorgeous fused glass. Thank you for looking at that. Get this all put away here. Here's a smaller piece. It is, I don't know if it was signed or if somebody marked it up, but if it was signed with black permanent marker. You can kind of see the remnants of something here. It looks like an H right there, and then I can't make it out from that point. This one has some millefioris in it. It is flat. It doesn't have any feet on it, so it could be a wall, hung on a wall. But look at the cute little millefioris. It is clear glass. There's a dichroic piece. Here's like a little marbled piece, just little dots, little millefioris throughout. That one's going to start at 8, and it is running. These are great just to put up on a wall or maybe as a trivet. They make great candle bases too. You can put a candle on top of that. All right. Then we have this cute little fish. I couldn't not pick a fish up, being a mermaid. He's fused glass. He is a clownfish. So he's got his little, it's like a Nemo, right? He's a Nemo fish. He's flat. So he would probably be a wall hanging item, not signed. You can see how they fuse the glass together in pieces to make him. He's cute. And he's running for 10. Nemo, where are you? All righty. Then another fish, if I can find him. Oh, there he is. This one is signed. And he is signed. I don't know if that's a number or I don't know if that's a J or an ISO, but that is definitely, I think, 04. So there's some sort of signature, but look at this cute little Millefiori eye. Do. I'm not sure, maybe a salmon. Somebody suggested maybe like a sockeye salmon or something, but nice little piece of glass that you could, I have it on my buffet, it has the little plate groove. So I just put it in that little plate groove like that. And he's very colorful, very pretty. I love the blues, the yellows. And he's going to start at 10 and he is running. He's about 10 inches long. Measurements are in the description in case you need to know exactly. All right, Mr. Fish, off to the side you go. Then this one's groovy. I love this is my newest, I think one of my newest acquisitions. It has Millefiori in it. I love Millefiori. But I just love, it even has like a 3D effect on this panel right here. You can see through it, and then it has these other little grooves in there. But do you see the little Millefiori along there? We've got yellow, we've got green, we've got blue, there's some there too. We've got stripes, we've got rectangles. Look at these kind of look like snowflakes here. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. It's like I think I would use this one as like a candle or a votive holder. There's the back, unsigned. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass. $10 start. Hi, Reggie. Welcome in. Just looking at some art glass today for my theme show. Got a few pieces of fused glass we're doing right now. Here's a beautiful bright piece here. Look at that. Woo! It's red with yellow. We've got some dichroic little bubbles here. And there's a little little piece there. Another great candle votive holder, not signed. Somebody needs to get word out to these fused glass artists to sign your work. You never know. You might be, wealthy one day if people like your work and look for it. But if it's not signed, they can't do that. Sorry, I didn't start the auction. It is running for $10 start. Oh, it's so dry today. All righty, what else can we get into here? Oh, so I'm not sure if you know about the Japanese art of flower arrangement. But if you do, then you know that you need a traditional vessel. And a lot of times it's something in nature. You can make an ikebana, say, out of sticks or out of an old, piece of wood, usually nature, but you can make it out of fused glass. And this one has the little flower frog in there for arrangement. My son, it's really dirty. I need to wash it. My son took a class in Scottsdale, I think, or at the Arboretum or something. And he had to bring his own ikebana. And I had several he knew, so I showed him several. He didn't take this one. But beautiful fused glass. You can see on the back how it's fused. Not signed, unfortunately, but a beautiful red glass. And you would just take your flowers and stick it in the little frog and then fill the well with water. and you'd have a gorgeous flower arrangement. This one's going to start at 12. I have another real funky one I can show you guys. It's not glass though, so I didn't put it in the show, but I love it. It's just wild. I think it's made out of pottery, out of clay, but it's very colorful. Thank you. And Gabbana, go away there. Here's a neat one. Another bright, bright, bright color abstract. I got this one in that estate sale as well. It's a bowl. It's round. But look at the bottom of that. It's kind of, the whole base is one big blue marbled circle. You've got your circles, your sticks, your rectangles, your black squares, and it's all on yellow. Such an interesting, lovely color yellow is. Very bright and spring-like. There's the back of the bowl. So this one's as big as my turntable. This one's going to start at 15 and it's running. Is anybody here going to be going to Carlisle this weekend? I wish I could go. I begged and begged my husband, and he didn't want to. We have dogs, and so we travel a lot in our trailer. We take our dogs with us, but he's like, that's 2,000-mile drive for us, and because we have to take the dogs, we can't just fly in and stay the night. I mean, I could have done it by myself, but I'm in a sling, so I can't drive. Look at this one. This one's artist is Jan Mitchell from the Virgin Islands. It is a hydrangea. Look at the iridescence on it. It's so beautiful. Hydrangea fused glass. At least there's a sticker that tells you who the artist is. Hi, Thrifty Gypsy. Welcome in. This is a great wall decor. You can use it as a candle holder or just a trinket dish. So many different uses for fused glass. This one's going to start at 12 and it is running. We're all the way from the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's upside down. But I love the iridescence on it. So much creativity in fused glass. Different patterns, different looks. Hello, ISO. Welcome in. All right. Straying from the fused glass for just a second, we have this next item, and it is going to be this hand-blown ornament orb. Let me get, okay, that's up there. So it's more of a teardrop shape. It does have the little loop so that you can put a string or something through it. This one is kind of a light pastel, pinks and blues in a little swirl pattern. It's not signed. You've got a little bit of discoloration in the glass from the blowing process, but it is just beautiful. Almost looks like a mango or something, right? $10 start on that. So yes, I have some orbs in the show as well. I have some Murano. I have some crystal. So I have a paperweight. I try to pull a little bit of everything. Hello, Lady Lucky. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop if there's something you'd like to see. I'm just going down in order, but I can come back to anything. This one comes up as Italian, but what I loved about this one is it has a river of millefiori. Look at that. Like little millefioris pieces. Confetti. It looks like confetti or a little millefiori river because it goes all the way across the glass. Isn't that neat? They had others in different colors, but this one I like just the color against the amber. Look at all those little millefioris in there. That's so amazing. Maybe leftover chips, bits and pieces from other projects. And then they make these beautiful fused glass trays out of it. It says it's a glass of Venice, Italian glass of Venice. $12 start on this one. It's running. This would be a great trinket tray. You could put it your keys. That's one thing about fused glass. It's a pretty hardy glass, meaning it's not fragile, as fragile as some of the glass is. But so you can throw your keys in this as a, at the front door. It'd be a great little trinket tray to put your jewelry in. Whatever you choose. I threw this one in. This is French J.G. Durand. He is a lion, and he is amazing. Check him out. He is a lion head, and if I can remember where the signature is, there it is, right there in the middle. J.G. Durand. So this one is signed. He is a paperweight, very regal lion. He's got his mane, gorgeous, gorgeous, heavy, fine crystal. And he's going to start at 15, and he is running. Looks like I have about 8 pieces or so left. So if there's something you'd like to see, let me know. All right, Mr. Lion, off you go. And since we're on a French theme here, I pulled this paperweight. This one is signed. It is from France. It is called a Les Tres Corbeaux, which means the three colors. So it is by the 3 colors. It starts with this plum color on the bottom, and then it has this. These 3 colors are green, white, and blue, and you can see there's some bubbles in here. In great condition and signed. Don't know. It is French, so it is from France. And this one is going to start at 25, and it's running. I mean, I learned from Jocelyn, about Peggy Carr stuff. I can almost always pick that up. But, when you're shopping and you see fused glass, it's worth looking at. I have found pieces that are signed in like places that I could not find the signature that ended up being worth some money. So always look your fused glass over really good, especially like up on the edges, and sometimes they sign really small. This one is gorgeous. Look, it's all millefiori. So we've got this little millefiori square, and then along the edges, these are like whole little pieces of millefiori. You see that? Isn't that gorgeous? And so it's a light purple, dark purple, and then this I think looks kind of like a gray, and then it goes to red in the center. Beautiful millefiori purple glass dish starting at 10, and it is running. Hello, HD Waters. Welcome in. I'll show you what I mean about those signatures that are hidden on this. I think it's up next, or it's coming up. Now I've got to, there, I found it. They just put their signature so tiny, minuscule, that I found this piece and I had to go online, and then it would say it's this, it's this maker. And then I'd have to look and see where the picture of the listing showed the signature, and then look on that part. So this is Seidenstricker. It's actually worth some money. It's a known fused glass. These are strawberries. And I looked and looked on it, and I'm like, nope, I don't see a signature, but I love the strawberries, and I'm like looking everywhere. Do you guys see it? It's hidden right here. And that's the signature for this Seidenstricker. Pretty sure that was the one. Maybe there's another one. Anyway, you just have, oh yeah, I just had it situated weird, but there it is. S, and then it goes across over to here. So this one, strawberry plate, bowl, whatever, fused glass, signed, and it's running for 15. So I have 3 more items, guys, and then I've run through everything. So I'll try to do a little table scan because I have so much. And then we'll see who we can rate into this morning. Morning for me, afternoon for you guys. Maybe we'll go see Fragile since she was in the show a little earlier. Alrighty. And then I know I can't have a fused glass show without a little Peggy Carr, can I? Most of what I've learned about other things besides vintage colored glass, I've learned from Jocelyn. So this is a Peggy Carr. Peggy is usually always going to sign around an edge. And I don't see it yet, but here it is. And it's really sometimes hard to see, but there it is. How am I not holding it correctly? There it is. It's easier to see this direction. P01. PK, here we go. PKG 01. Beautiful Hawaiian floral bowl. Peggy Carr, $15 start. It's running. And then I think the last one I have almost looks like a Christmas dish, but I think it can be used anytime. Very abstract. Great for spring on this Peggy Carr, huh? And the strawberry one too. Okay, so this is the last fused glass I have. And it's a red and green abstract. It kind of has a look about like green leaves with holly berries, doesn't it? It's dichroic. It's gorgeous. It is not signed. Let me show you the back. Just beautiful. And it is going to run for 10 seconds. Oops. And then I have 2 of these, but only one showed up in the show for some reason. This one's the green one. This orb, these orbs are, I have a green one and I have like a smoky one. I only have one arm, guys, so I'm going to try to do this without damaging it because it's too big to wrap my hand around. So I'm going to try to roll it. We'll see. We'll see how we do here. There we go. It does have a stand on it, and it is signed or embossed with the Oregon, and that's kind of upside down, Oregon Coast Glassworks. And it is a green. It will stand on its own, green kind of confetti swirl orb. Paperweight. It could be a float. You could put it in a net. It's multifunctional. You could put it on a light like I have it here and let the light kind of light it up real beautifully. These are going for a lot more than what I'm asking. $25 start for the green one, and then I'll see if I can find the smoky one. Nope, for some reason it's not on here. Glassworks. Nope. For some reason, the other one isn't coming up, but you get the idea. Here's the green one. And then the smoky one is over here. I wish my arm worked. I could use 2 hands right now. This one's a little easier to grasp. It must be a little smaller. So this one's a smoky, green, like a, I don't know, like a teal green with white and some browns in there. So this might be more smoky brown than smoky black or gray. Almost has a little maroon amethyst tinge in there too. Look how beautiful that one is. If you're interested in, I would run this one for $25 too. I just can't find it for some reason. All right, so that's everything in the show. Let me do a quick scan and see what we have left. Well, essentially, I have everything left in the shop. So, but this is what it looks out on the table. We are going to be raiding into Fragile. I want to say thank you to you all for coming into my theme show. I usually do a Monday weekly finds, and then I do a Thursday. Hi, Pisces girl. I was thinking about you the other day. I have like a little, I found a little necklace that says Pisces on it. I was going to send it to you. But I finished everything in the store. If there's anything you like or you think about it later, I am always happy to put anything in the bin for you after a show. So no worries there. But I just wanted to take an opportunity to show you all my fused glass and a few of my art glass pieces. And I hope you have a great day. I'm probably going to do some jewelry on Saturday. So if you're into some Saturday afternoons or when I usually do jewelry, I might just pull some buckets and we'll go through for some low starts and have fun with it. So I'm Stacy. Thank you for joining me today. Let's go see Fragile and see what she's up to. It looks like siete de mayo, 7th day of May, and see what she has in there. All right. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.